one of my favourite topics, earned income versus passive income. Earned income versus passive income. Again, it's only going to be a short video this, but always listen to Mr. Warren Buffett. There's a reason why he's been the world's richest man numerous years. One of his famous sayings, I know he's got lots, is, if you don't find out a way to make money while you're asleep, you're going to be working until you die. Now, there's nothing wrong with working for as long as you want to work. I probably will end up doing the same thing because I can't imagine retiring at a certain age and then doing nothing. But I think within that, you need to understand, or we need to understand, that in order for you to still bring in money each week, each month, you need to be getting out of the habit of trading time for that money. So that's the classic one there. So earned income. When you're going out to work, let's say if it's your typical 9 to 5, 9 o'clock till 5 o'clock, that's when you go out to work and earn money. But what you want to do is learn how to earn money while you're asleep, or how to earn passive income. So again, I'm assuming now people watching this are entrepreneurs, business owners. A way to earn passive income would be one of the first things that I started to do back in the worst time ever, really, just before the 08 crash, started to buy properties. And obviously for lots of property investors, there's many ways you can bring in passive income. But for us, it was just a single lets to bring in additional rent, or should I say rent, which then helped out with positive cash flow. But more importantly, it was passive income. The money used to drop in the account every month if everybody was paying on time, and you're not actually having to trade time for that money. Of course, at the start, you've got to set everything up. It's classic set and forget mentality, really, which is fine. It might need maintaining every now and again. But compared to building up your own business, like I've done a couple of times before, it's not as noisy, it's not as 24/7, it's not as, time consuming, and you don't need to make as many sacrifices and so on. Now, going back to the earned income, there's nothing wrong with earned income, but what you will find is earned income's taxed a lot more, and you can't offset as much as you can when it comes to passive income, here in England anyway, in the UK. So as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, never rely on just one source of income. It's terrible. It's horrendous. I did that once when we were doing really, really well, and then something happened. It was the worst thing ever, because it's just like having a one leg chair. As soon as that goes, it knocks everything else off, and that's definitely not a good position to be in. So if anybody's seen any of my marketing videos before, building out each leg of your marketing strategies, you need to make sure you've got a few different legs or a few different income streams coming in, so that if one of them or two of them goes, you've still got others to rely upon. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with earned income. There's nothing wrong with trading your time for money if you like what you're doing, but start to build out those other sources of income, because in the future you'll be grateful for it. Trust me, you definitely will. I hope that's helped a few people. Just a quick recap, and I've got a few books behind me, you might be able to see them there. The classic one is obviously Rich Dad Poor Dad. So that's always gone on about cash flow, and cash flow is super important. It's then talking about earned income and passive income. I'm assuming some people have read that. Maybe everybody that's watching this video might have read that. But just don't fall into the trap of thinking, I go to work at 9 in the morning and then I leave at 5 o'clock. That's the only time I earn income. Just imagine now when you don't want to earn money, but yet you still need to bring money in. Imagine if one day you might not be capable, you may be injured or something like that. So start to build out your passive income streams, so that you're building a little bit of a safety net around yourself. Always a good suggestion, because I know that lots of the wealthy people do that. And again, I tell my students, my mentees, to do this, and they're always grateful when something happens to normally the main business. Because again, you know what it's like in business, it goes ups and downs. You always want it to go up, which is fine, but always be aware it's the seasons of life, really, that as soon as there's an up, often it's followed by a down period, and then you need to get back on it. So with that, what I'm trying to say there is, if you're enjoying building up your business, or your business is fantastic, keep going at it. But at the same time, any dividends you're taking, make sure you invest in those wisely, so that in case something does happen over here with your main business or businesses, you've still got this thing to rely on. And yeah, just keep taking steps further forward. I hope you like it. I'm going to finish off like I do on most videos. This is where it starts, okay? Your mindset. Get your mindset right. Make sure you're listening to people who've done what you want to do, who've achieved what you want to do. Don't be listening to naysayers. Don't be, one of the worst things you can do is continually look at the news for all the negativity. That's what sells papers, all right? And if you need to distance yourself from some people who aren't really in line with where you'd want to be, then I've taken that step. You need to just maybe take a little bit of a step back, align yourself with decent people who want to do better themselves, who want to achieve things, who want to make a mark for themselves and build this life. That will massively help you. Good luck, everybody. Just keep taking steps further forward. Passive income, earned income. Always look to build out this passive income column or columns. Take care, everybody. Good luck.